am Roberto Bissio. I'm a journalist by profession. I am coordinator of Social Watch, which is a network of organizations that try to make their governments accountable to the promises, very important promises that the government made to us in different UN conferences. And in doing that kind of work, both the journalism and the organizing of citizen groups, it was like 40 years ago that I started experimenting with computer-mediated communications. We had high hopes that this would be a technology that would link many to many instead of one-to-one, or like in a telephone call, or one-to-many like in radio or TV. That was many-to-many, and it was so exciting and so promising, and how that would help democracy, and how not having long-distance barriers anymore would really help the people living far away. Now, the result is like, and we feel like we created a monster, like Dr. Frankenstein, that had big hopes on science, and then the result was scary. We see now that the lack of any accountability and liability of the publishing over the internet has made them networks of hate and fear. People are getting scared of that, not only because of that result, but also the concentration of wealth and power that we have seen in what is now called the oligarchy. These few guys, very few men, and they're all men, that really control and own a communication system that can manipulate the message that more than 3-4 billion people receive. The good news is that more and more people are concerned about that, and they're trying to see, okay, how can we control the monster that is running around creating havoc? The presidents and heads of chief of governments of 5 countries, Colombia, Chile, Brazil, Spain, and Uruguay, came together in a video conference facilitated by that technology, but they came out with a statement which they call "In Defense of Democracy and Global Governance," basically stating that, making it quite explicit about the damage that is being created by these forces, by this system, and committing themselves to look for solutions together, to try to get the international community to act on them, and to start in their own countries with certain basic ideas to make the people behind that accountable. I think that's an important step, and it has the potential to gather a lot of will among civil society, among the movements, and democratic governments that also see the threat and hopefully will get their act together.